Got a dub with some thugs, right believe.
We in here, got Divine in here. We got Pat, got the whole gang up in here, bro. Yes, sir. Welcome to episode 4. Episode 4 of this. How you feeling, Divine, for your fight, man?
I'm so ready. I'm ready to get in there. Knock him out in 2 seconons. Mm-hmm. Go home, beat my meat. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I like to hear.
Get out of there.
On my fault.
There goes the banner.
That's the video meat.
Put the title right here.
Then I start smiling. I'm like, this waffle. This is where my true mental game starts. Showed a lot of it, and so what I was scared was my technique would be low, my cardio would be shit, and I would have no punching power. In the 18 days that I've had to train, I've been surprised that somehow I'm able to completely regain my cardio. My boxing technique has barely weakened. So you fought, let's see, Jalen wasn't a heavyweight, Pat wasn't a heavyweight. Was Baron Bolo a heavyweight?
Yeah.
Oh, he was. Okay. Well, these last 2 people you didn't fought were heavyweights. I certainly.
If you want to go down resumes, I can tell you right now.
But the thing is, I'm fighting people in my weight class. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So now you're actually fighting someone who actually is a heavyweight. That's what I'm saying. And so you know those 2 people were much lighter than me, and they didn't feel it. So I'm certainly going to be surprised if I feel anything.
Okay. Well, you're gonna feel a lot. And if we want to go on resumes, you only have 1 fight. You only have 1 fight against Trey Ingram.
Right.
Hey, wait a minute. A lot of people have fought Trey Ingram and won against him. That motherfucker's a journeyman. And I'm not no Trey Ingram, just so you know.
Right.
Now, let's look through our resumes again. Okay, you have Trey. Who else has beaten Trey? Okay, so there's you, there's Lesra, Patrick, Alex Pineda, there's one other, Augustin, and then, you know, Pat was my...
Ladies and gentlemen, it is once again breakout time. We are here in Newcastle, PA for Breakout 04 New World Order. The festivities have begun. We are here at our media day. Today, we are joined by a high-stakes redemption fight. Both fighters 0-1, here to make it 1-1 potentially. Today, we have MarcFlameZ, representing Blaze Promotions as the CEO and owner. And as well over here, we have Intrepid, representing Royalty Promotions. We are here today again for another high-stakes redemption fight.
What does this fight mean to you? Like, mentally, are you there? Are you ready for this?
You want to go first?
You can go ahead.
Alright. This fight, you know, this means a lot. You know, I made the excuse like I didn't have enough time or whatever. It's obviously short notice, so don't have a lot of time to train. All I did was hit the bag like a few times, and then I did patch the night before the Jordani fight. And then I had to deal with the car ride with to do for an hour and a half. So like, it's kind of hard to get my mental right for that shit. So full camp, feeling good. I was in the mid 240s, and I'm around like 230 right now. So I feel good, and it's the different. The thing is, I weighed 230 with Jordani, but like I was fat. There was no muscle mass, not muscle, but like muscle build. Like I feel good. Like I feel a lot better than I did when.
You feel like a healthy 230?
Yes, exactly.
We go to the crowd questions. I got one more question for you both of you. So you had just stated in your training camp, sparring people the likes of Ant Mills, Jalen Rodriguez, Rain, Kawakami, all people who are known in our scene as very top level skilled fighters. Do you feel like Intrepid is sparring the same type of level, if not better fighters?
I think his coach, is on a higher level, I would say so, but I think from what clips he's putting out, I think I've seen the clip saying like, I could take a hit and the guy threw like a slappy, like jab. Like, I don't think your sparring partners are really that good, because it looks like you're getting the better of them, but like, I mean, work is work at the end of the day. I mean, we're not pro boxers. We don't need to get all these high-level amateurs and pros right now at this time, because, you know, we got a job, you got a job, I got a job, you know what I mean? But I just feel like the 2 sparring partners, like, I'm gonna call them Joe and Tony, I don't know their names, but they didn't look good. Oh, the fake Mando Millions, bro. The fake Mando Millions too, bro. They just didn't look good. Like, you look better.
So I guess it goes to you too. Obviously, it's not no disrespect to the names like Rand, Jay, and all those guys.
I mean, I just showed the clips. Yeah, I just showed the clips that I kind of wanted to put out, but if like I put on like the full clips and all that, I feel like
I could definitely, people would see that I definitely got working as well. Like I've got hurt myself. There's times where I've dealt with hard situations that I had to get out of. Like I learned a lot in this camp. I really did. So it's not that I got the better of them. It's that I learned a lot. I got good working, and honestly, this camp has brought out the great in me. Like I feel more comfortable in there than when I did my first fight.
Gotcha. All right, now this moves on to the next part of the thing. Questions from the audience. First, we'll go with DDK.
All right, it's DDK again with DDK Promotions. This is a question for both of you guys. I guess I'll start with Intrepid. Intrepid, the guys that you've been sparring in camp that have been pushing you, I'm not telling you to tell us exactly what you've been working on, but what is one thing that you've taken away or learned from with these higher level guys? And then when we get to Mark, same thing for you, working with the best in the scene in the likes of Ant, Jay, Rand, what is one thing that you took away from them that you can learn about, and that you can speak on, that you learned from?
Well, I learned a good amount of stuff. Like I learned a lot training with and sparring with the people I sparred with. I learned how to, if a fight ever kind of gets dirty or gets uncomfortable, how to get out of that situation, or fuck it, maybe like get dirty myself, maybe fight back. You know, I've learned how like to give punches myself, and same thing with clean fights. Like if the fighter was more technical, you know, I would kind of like learn how to work with that as well. I've worked with a good amount of people with like different sets of styles, and learned a lot from all those too. So I feel like whatever Mark comes with, I'll definitely be ready for that. What I learned from each spar and all that, I take a lesson of what to add to my game plan, like my arsenal, like, you know, like sparring Ant, sparring Takai, like there's little things from each fighter I take, like I download the data and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna use what I know and what I can do in the time, because I just feel like, you know, our fights, like, we're confident, we're gonna not quit and whatever, and I'm not quitting. I don't give a fuck, bro. You're gonna have to knock me out. We ain't quitting. I'm just gonna do what I can, because obviously we're not gonna be 100% on the night. That's impossible, and I'm just gonna show what I've learned. I'm gonna show what I learned.
All right, got a couple more questions. Next is Ant Mills.
So, we've heard the physical preparation, we've heard who you guys been sparring with, but what I want to know is, what is the mental preparation going into this fight? Because stakes are high, the pressure is definitely on, whether you accept it or not. You guys are going to be nervous on fight day. You guys are both coming with a point to prove. So, what were you doing to prepare what's going on up here? And I'll start with Intrepid first.
Well, definitely the mental preparation has gotten a lot better since my first fight. My first fight, I honestly had a lot on my mind, no pun intended. But yeah, you know, I didn't want to fight, honestly, for the first fight. The fact that I even was stepping in the ring in general was like scary to me. And for this fight, I'm more than ready. Like, yes, I'll probably be nervous on fight day, but it's a good kind of nervous where it's like, fuck it, we're doing this. And once we step in the ring, it's just you and me at this rate.
And
mentally, it's like, at first it was a little, I don't know the exact word, just like a lot to take in, because at first you were taking 2 fights. Like they warned me before I even accepted. They said, yo, are you sure you want to take this fight? You know, he's fighting May, then he's fighting, you know, the Village Inn and all that. I'm not even going to say that. And I'm like, hell yeah, I want to fight. You know, the original guy that I was supposed to fight, pussied out, he's somewhere over the rainbow. I don't know. I'll be real. And they said, yo, you're getting Intrepid. I was like, hell yeah, right away. And accepted it. My first 2 fights, they got canceled. The first guy. Who were you supposed to fight in that May fight? For the May fight, I was supposed to